sun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R's the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove because I've done enough.
It's week 15 of the NFL. And we've got the Seahawks, sure-handed tight end, who's third in the league in catches this season and ready for more this week. It's the...
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Seattle. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Let's go. They'll run on first down. Farrell. Well, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, they'll run it here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He may go. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Seahawks offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Parks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle they go. Farrell. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Parks. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a give up the middle. Now inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And he's got it down to the 28. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Farrell. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Operating from the gun, Parks. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Operating from the gun, Parks. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Parks. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Seahawks at 12-1 now to start play. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. The Washington offense back out there. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Brooks over the middle. It's complete. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Washington going to send out their punter as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Looking to throw. Parks. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now a handoff up the middle. Farrell, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Pass taken in by his big tight end and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On first down, Farrell. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's complete to Turbin. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Farrell. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Back to throw. Parks. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Parks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. Brooks on the completion. This is Carey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Brooks. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Parks. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw. Parks. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Now a hit and a loose football, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. You know, it's great to be a Pro Bowl quarterback, all-pro wide receiver. Those guys get all the endorsements. But we've seen a lot of guys carve out a great career as a special teams ace.
And it's one of the most important parts of the game. We can talk offense and defense all we want, but the 3rd phase, special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here? Big-time effort, and that can help his team.
2nd straight week, he's forced to fumble. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's 2nd and 8. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun, Brooks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll run on 1st down. Farrell. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, the numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st down, Farrell. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. Parks. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run on 1st down. Farrell. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the try here for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And some space here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brooks. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, fans usually